How do? And welcome to another episode of Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And as always, I am the old man. And I'm feeling my age every day. Knees hurt, back hurts if I sit wrong. I think I sneezed yesterday and I think I threw my damn back out. So, yeah, getting old sucks. But you know what? Age is a number. So, we're going to keep on soldiering on. So, today, last week, I did Haunted Alabama. Alabama. Today, I do believe that this is the correct one here. Let me make sure that I have this correct here because I want to make sure that that I have them. I'm going to do them in alphabetical order. I think Alaska was next. Yeah, Alaska is next. Okay, so today is going to. Ooh, the next week is Arizona. That's interesting. That is interesting. Arizona, come on! I was just there last month. So, okay, so this is haunted Alaska. I've been to Alaska once for about an hour. This was when I was in the Marines, and we were flying to Okinawa, Japan. Just to make a long story short, here is like I had to spend 2 weeks. No, yeah, about 2 weeks in Camp Pendleton, which is in outside of Oceanside, California, and we had to stay there for I think it's like I said 2 weeks to get enough people to get on a Flying Tiger, which was a chartered airline back in the day. We're talking 80, 84, August of 84, and we had so then we got on a bus, drove from Camp Pendleton to San Diego. We flew from San Diego to Oakland, had a 12-hour freaking layover in Oakland. Then we flew to Anchorage to refuel. And Anchorage, all I remember about Anchorage is we got there like early morning. The airport was closed. But they had like the concessions, was open. And I remember, like I said, this was August of 84, buying a pop and yes, pop. It's not soda, it's pop. And well, actually, I have a story about that too. When I was in the Marines, I was stationed in Tustin, California, at a Marine Corps Air Station, Tustin. And one of my friends was from Brooklyn. I won't mention his name, but he was from Brooklyn. Well, right beside our vans was a snack bar. So we went there and goes, hey, dude, I'm going to I think it's called the Greasy Spoon or something like that. I'm like, I'm going over there. Do you want a pop or something? Pop. My pop's in Brooklyn. It's soda. And I'm like, okay, do you want a pop? So yeah, on the East Coast they do call it soda. We call it pop in the Midwest. So anyways, a pop and a hot dog. I remember this very clearly. It cost me like $5 at the airport. And I was just like, holy shit, that's a lot of money just for a pop and a hot dog. But it was Alaska. So I have been to Alaska once. No really desire to go there, really, honestly. So that was my one time, probably only time visiting Alaska. So again, I have not been there except for at the airport, but these are considered again off the internet. I have not, personally been to all of these. So these are the top. Hopefully, everyone's doing good today. It's Sunday. Severe weather again in our part of the world here. It's going down towards the mid South. I think New Orleans. I think Alabama, Mississippi, and again Indiana and Illinois are in the bullseye again. So be safe. Hopefully, everything everyone survived last week's storms. Just to have storms this week, and it's supposed to be here is Michigan. How jacked Michigan can be any day of the year, but more specifically in the springtime. It's supposed to be 65 today. Okay, cold front comes through. Possible severe storms tonight. It's supposed to be 35 tomorrow, so a 30-degree temperature change. Rain changing to snow, and then snow on Tuesday. 25. So we're talking a 40-degree temperature change in 2 days. And then supposed to be in the 30s Wednesday and Thursday, I believe. And then back into the 50s Friday and Saturday. So yeah, it's springtime. You have to expect the roller coaster, but yeah, it's it's jacked. So, anyways, without further ado, let's go to the top. This is off the internet. Top haunted places in Alaska. Okay, the first one, and I'm going to do a second page here that gives a little bit more detail into a couple of these because these are very vague. I don't like they're vague, but these are very, 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 very vague. So the first one is in Skagway, is the Red Onion Saloon, a former brothel from the Gold Rush era. I bet you a lot of stuff happened there. It is said to be haunted by spirits like Linda, with reports of cold spots and footsteps. Okay, so I'm sorry, Lydia. It's not Linda, it's Lydia. So I'm assuming that Lydia was probably a worker and not a bartender, if you know what I mean. So yeah, makes sense that she would be there, haunting the place. The Russian Bishop House in Sitka, known for reports of ghostly choir music, shadows, and the weeping woman. Now that's interesting because was it always a house, or was it a church maybe? And turned into a house. Like I said, there was some. I know this one down here is going to be covered a little bit more in detail. You have the Portlock, which is an abandoned ghost town on the Kenai Peninsula, rumored to be haunted by a dangerous creature called the, oh Jesus, Nan Nanticac, Nanticac. Okay, what? Okay, here's where my curiosity. What is a Nanticac? Is that like a Bigfoot dude kind of thing? Okay, let me look. I'm curious to see what the hell. Oh yeah, yeah, Jesus Christ. Um, the Nanticac is a legendary supernatural Bigfoot-like creature blamed for. Oh. Okay, so this is okay. So we were talking about Portlock, about it was a abandoned ghost town on the Kenai Peninsula, rumored to be haunted by a dangerous creature called the that word Nanticac. Okay, now if you go to what the Nanticac is it is a supernatural. Okay, now why is it a supernatural? What makes it supernatural? I mean, I know what supernatural means. By definition, it means not easily explained. It's not natural, so it's not easily explained. So okay, you know what? Okay. I'm curious here now. Okay, just for shits and giggles here, I'm basically making myself into a wormhole here. Okay, so supernatural, by definition, no, that's the TV show. Oh, Jesus Christ, by definition, there we go. Um, okay, all that's giving me is the damn TV show. Let's do definition. So definition of supernatural. Okay, yep. Okay, so it's not natural. So by definition, according to the Oxford language, do I have Webster? Just out of curiosity. Here's Webster. Okay, here's Webster right here. Okay, this is Webster. This is official. Take it to the bank. Okay, the supernatural is at adjective, which I man, dude. I mean, I had language in high school like we all did. Man, I got hung up on noun, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions. I mean, I know what a preposition is. It's usually, you know, money involved. But yeah, so it's an objective. So of or relating to order of existence beyond the visible, observable universe, especially of or relating to God or a god, demigod, spirit, or a devil. The departing from what is usually or usual or normal, especially so as to appear to transcend the laws of nature. Okay, attributed to an invisible agent, so it says a ghost or spirit. Okay, so I'm assuming that so the Bigfoot's not invisible agent, so I think we can take that off. Um, so I think the existence beyond the visible observable universe and departing from what we know as normal. Okay, so that Nantinak is a legendary supernatural Bigfoot-like creature blamed for the 1940s abandonment of Portlock. So this creature is directly, legend or not, it is directly responsible for the abandonment of Portlock, a coastal Alaskan town. Described as an 8 foot tall, dark furred, and highly aggressive entity, it is deeply rooted in local, oh Jesus, sub Subpiac folklore and believed to be responsible for numerous mysterious and violent deaths. The legend was featured. Oh, really? The legend was featured in the Discovery Channel series Alaskan Killer Bigfoot. Really? I might have to check that one out. What did I say it was? Discovery Channel? Yeah, might have to check that out. So, Alaskan Killer Bigfoot. I might have to check that out. Okay. So, the key details about that Nantinak is the location and origin. The creature haunted Portlock, a cannery town. So, I'm assuming cannery is, I'm assuming fish. So, I'm assuming they caught fish and canned the fish on the Keenaw Peninsula, causing residents to flee. Okay, again, I have to find out what a cannery town is. Inquiry minds want to know, and I'm sure that you all are on the edge of your seats saying, what the hell is a cannery town? Okay, a cannery town. Oh, that's not it, dude. Okay, this is taking me back to Portlock. Um, okay, let's see what is meaning of. Okay, meaning of. Here we go. Okay, so cannery. Okay, actually, I think I went too far. Okay, so cannery town. Oh yes. Okay. Yep. I was right. I was right. For once this week, I was right. A cannery town refers to a settlement or industrial area that historically revolved around a cannery, a factory where food such as fish, meat, or fruit, so it could be anything, is processed and canned, or sorry, packed into cans. These towns were often isolated, well-sustaining communities, particularly in places like Alaska, Portlock, where the cannery acted as the hub for labor, housing, and commerce. Very cool. Okay. All right. So the Panintak is responsible directly for that. Okay. The physical description is massive, 8 foot tall, dark furred, furred, okay, creature with sharp claws. Okay, supernatural abilities, often considered more spiritual or demonic. Yeah, I hate that. Than a simple animal with accounts of strange noises, smells, and illnesses in the area. Well, yeah, he probably doesn't bathe, so he probably smells like shit, but that's beside the point. Okay, so the cultural significance rooted in, oh God, why do they always have these big ass words? Sugpiak, Offic, oral conditions, and considered a wild man or half beast. So the media, which he was featured in the 2021 to 2022 Travel Channel Discovery Plus series, Alaskan Killer Bigfoot, which documented an expedition attempting to find evidence of the creature. Like I said, I might have to watch that. That is interesting to me. Okay, so that was Portlock. Okay, so the hotel captain cook, that's in Anchorage. I mateys, I um that was my impersonation of a pirate. But actually, by the high school that I went to, our mascot was a pirate. So that connects my high school to the hotel Captain Cook. Aye. So guests and staff have reported a woman in white dress, oh, in a white dress, haunting the women's bathroom. Oh God. Oh man, can you imagine if she only stays in the women's bathroom, haunting a restroom for the rest of eternity? I was going to say the rest of your life, but it's rest of eternity. Wow. Oh, and a matter of fact, I think Anchorage, this is just another tidbit here that is totally useless to this conversation, is Anchorage, I believe, is the capital of, or is it Juneau? Hold on, give me a second. Capital of Alaska. Juneau. Okay, okay, Juneau. So when I was in school, I want to say probably middle school because I don't think we would do that in high school. You you remember when you would write like as a class project you would write to someplace. I wrote to Juneau to get information on Alaska. And if I remember correctly, they sent me a package in the mail that had, maps and brochures and history and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was kind of cool, you know, that they actually took the time to respond to me and, actually send me stuff. So that was cool. And I don't remember what I got on the report. Knowing me, probably a B or C. I was not an A student. I was A in gym, and that's about it. Okay, so that is Captain Hook's Hotel in Anchorage. Okay, the Alaskan Hotel in Juneau, reputedly haunted by a spirit named Alice. Okay, more information, please. More information. Okay, what does Alice do? If this is haunted, if this is being haunted by Alice, what does she do? Does she screw with you? Does she move things? See, this is why I don't like about the list of most. Give me more than this. And I know, like I said, page 2 here does have more, a little bit more information. I did cheat and go ahead a little bit. So yeah, so the Alaskan Hotel by Alice, not Alice Hyatt from the TV show, but Alice. Okay, the Van Gilder Hotel is in Seward. Again, known for a haunted room inhabited by a spirit named Franny. Okay, if I want to go, if that place is still open, let me look because I'm kind of curious now. If that place is still haunted or still open for that matter. Okay, so let me go up here. Let me type in this stuff here. See, I could like multitask here. Okay, so is this place still open? Oh, it is still open. Okay. Oh, that's a nice hotel. Ooh, shit. That's a oh, those mountains in the background. Look it up, people. Historic Hotel Seward. That is nice. Expensive, I'm sure, but nice. Okay, so okay, these so if I want to go, no wait a minute, is that the Van Gilder? Oh no, I don't think it is. I think that okay, this is the hotel. Oh, I don't think that's it, dude. Hold on. Oh no 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 no. Wait, it was Van Gilder, right? Yeah. See, I think I'm looking at the wrong hotel. Yeah, I think it was the wrong hotel. Oh yeah, it was the wrong hotel. This was not as nice. um, okay, so and it is still it's right beside this isn't a bad place to go. It's right beside the mountain. There's a big mountain. It's by the Liberty Theater. Okay, so if I want to go to Alaska, north to Alaska, that was a country song back in the day. Um, okay, the haunted room. What's the haunted room? Give me a number so I can try to book that number and meet with Franny. You can't okay. You can't just give information. Give vague information. Here's one here. The one beside it. The Buckner Building in Whittier, a notoriously creepy abandoned military building. What? Give details, people. Give details. And then you have the West High School in Anchorage. Yeah, trying to get in there. That would be harder to get into than the Pearl Jam concert. And if you know that quote, let me know because we can be friends. It came from a movie. If and like I said, if you know that quote, let me know what movie it was from, and we can be friends. It's haunted by a white lady seen in the auditorium. Okay, haunted. See, I, I still say this. Okay, I still say this. Just because something is haunted, what I mean, I know what haunted means, okay? But haunt definition of haunting. So again, I just want okay, so the Webster dictionary. Oh my God, dictionary. It is a haunting is a noun or could be used as a noun and or it's an adjective. So having qualities such, what the fuck is this? So, okay, so as a noun, the act of haunting, okay, visitation or inhabitation by a ghost. Okay, okay, that is what I would accept. The other one is an adjective, which is having qualities such as sinister beauty that linger in the memory, not easily forgotten. So a haunting melody, a haunting images, pale branchless tree trunks with haunting or with a haunting Georgia O'Keeffe quality. So okay, so it is a noun. So in early history is replete with drama, duels, murders, shipwrecks, even ghostly hauntings. That was by Sally Gibson, whoever the hell she is. And then Taylor Hartz, whoever the hell he or she is, because there are chicks named Taylor, aka Taylor Swift. Okay. When asked about hauntings on Tuesday's Hour, Albert Walkovich said he knew he would get a question about ghosts on Halloween, but he doesn't believe any haunt the grounds. See, okay, to me, I think haunting is is an insult. It's like, okay, so this high school is haunted by a white lady seen in the auditorium. Haunted. Who's to say that this white lady wasn't a teacher? She wasn't a student. She wasn't someone who died in the school. Okay. She's reliving her life every day in that damn school, in the auditorium. Or the school, she might wander. But you are putting a tag that she is haunted. Well, she's just going about her daily business. So yeah, I don't like the word haunted. To me, is too generic. It covers everything. I don't really care for that. So anyways, okay. So now here are 7 historic and haunted places in Alaska. Now I know, like I said, we covered some of these in my previous part here, but this gives you a lot more. Oh, they have a room number. They have a room number on the hotel. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so yeah, so see, this is what I'm talking about, people. They go into detail. They go into detail. Okay, let's start because this is going to be a lot of reading here. Okay, so the first one is the 7 historic and haunted places in Alaska. North to Alaska. That's all I know of the song. And I can't sing worth shit. So, all right. So the 7 historic places haunted in Alaska. The first one, and I don't think these are any in particular order. I think these are just listed randomly. So the Red Onion Saloon in Skagway, which we talked about earlier. So it says here in the haunted places, it says a former brothel from the Gold Rush era. It is said to be haunted by the spirits like Lydia, not Linda. Learn how to read, Brad. And that's my name, by the way. Lydia, with reports of cold spots and footsteps. Okay, very vague. Okay, what this says is established. See, this is what I want. This is what this is what I want. Established in 1897 by Jan Wentmore, the Red Onion Saloon was known as a very popular brothel, saloon, and dance hall in Skagway. Upstairs, you will no longer find a working brothel. Oh, shit. They take fun out of everything. But you will find the brothel museum. Oh, ooh, with the 10 cribs, in air quotes, used by the working ladies so many years ago. That's like in Tombstone, but I'm talking about Tombstone, Arizona next week with my Arizona, so I can't really talk about that, but I will next week. So when a customer wanted to choose a lady for his air quotes service, and I'm not putting in the air quotes, they're already on here. The customer would make a selection from 10 dolls that represented each of the ladies. If the woman, or I'm sorry, if the doll was standing up, she was available, and if she was lying down, she is occupied with a customer and unavailable. Let's just say she was getting laid. Okay, let's cut the BS. That's what it meant. So the Red Onion Saloon is allegedly haunted by a few spirits. Okay, one of them being an angry male entity and the 2 former employees of the brothel. Here we go. Here we go. The female entities are believed to be Lydia, the aforementioned. Oh, and she was a former prostitute. I thought so. And Diamond Lil, a madame. Paranormal activity include phantom smells of perfume and tobacco, or tobacco tobacco if you're from the south, tobacco if you're from the north. Cold spots, items being moved, apparitions, footsteps, and disembodied voices. Thank you very much. Details, details, more details. That's what I want. That's what I like. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one is the Golden North Hotel in Skagway. I don't, did we do that before? Okay, so no, so this is the new one. Pretty town, by the way. It's like old town graphics on the side, mountains in the background. I might have to visit Alaska. North to Alaska. Yeah. Oh shit! I almost hit my speaker. Okay, so the Golden North Hotel in Skagway, built in 1898. Is that the same year as the? It's a year after the Red Onion. Okay. This beautiful onion dome building. What the fuck is an onion dome building? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Was originally home to a trading post known as the Klondike Trading Company. Okay, is that it right there? I don't think that's it. It later became the Golden North Hotel in 1908. It is believed to be haunted by a couple of spirits from the Gold Rush days. First is Mary, a woman who lived there with her fiance Ike. She lived. See, we have a room. She lived in room 23, which is said to be the most haunted in the whole hotel. I'm there. It is believed Mary died from an illness while she was away prospecting. She is seen wandering the halls and looking out the window of room 23. See, they give you a freaking room. Room 4, another room. Room 14 is known for light anomalies and phantom sounds. Is this also Mary? Some people believe that this is another entity, but no one knows for sure. Okay, at least you threw it out there. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Overnight guests are no longer welcome in the old hotel since it closed in 2002. Damn it. The building is home to frontier excursions and adventures. I'm sure for a couple bucks they would allow you in to do an investigation or just walk through. Worth a try. So the other one is the historic Anchorage Hotel in Anchorage. I think we did that one already. Yes. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh no, my friend. This is in Anchorage. The other one was in Juneau, Alaskan Hotel. Okay, so the historic Anchorage Hotel is in, as you guessed it, Anchorage. It was built in 1916. The hotel served as a growing, oh, I'm sorry, served a growing, for a second I thought it's a growling. Well, what the fuck? Growing and bustling community. It was expanded in 1936 with the Anchorage Hotel Annex across the street, with a sky bridge built to link the buildings. Oh, that's kind of cool for the time period there for 36. Eventually, the original building was torn down, leaving only the annex. The annex fell into despair or disrepair, I'm sorry, but was rescued in 1989. It is renovated and now continues to serve the community. Nice. Hauntings are believed to be Jack Sturgis, chief of police who died from a gunshot to the back. Ooh, shit, that would hurt. He died just outside the hotel. One other one is a girl who roams the second floor. But again, give us fucking details. Paranormal activity in the hotel has been reported as apparitions, hearing footsteps, water faucets turning on and off, items being moved or being moved. Wait. Items moving or being moved, okay, and the sounds of voices and laughter. Okay. Now, obviously, the water faucets could be plumbing issues, but they don't normally come on and off. So I don't. So yeah. So the other one is the Jesse Lee Home for Children. Is that was in the previous one? I'm going back and forth in case you're wondering. Like, what is this? What is this douchebag doing? I'm going back and forth. Okay. So the Jesse Lee Home for Children is in Seward, built as an orphanage in 1890. This was the second of three facilities with the same name. Oh, the first one was in Un, Unalaska or Unalaska. It's UN Alaska, so I'm assuming that would be Unalaska, but was moved to Seward in 1926. Illness would sweep through, leaving many children orphaned after their parents died. Yeah, back then, dude, a freaking cold could kill hundreds of people. Ooh, oh, I thought I See, this is why you have to like read and not like read a little bit. A notable resident of the Jesse Lee home. I thought it said Jesse James. Yeah, Jesse James home. Like, holy, he was up there. So the Jesse Lee house is Benny Benson. Benny became an orphan. Oh shit! At the age of 3, after his mother died of pneumonia. See, So something simple like that can kill people. He participated in the contest for kids in grades 7 to 12 to design Alaska's flag and won. Oh, really? I did not know this. See, you learn history too. Not only do you learn useless facts, not only do you learn about the paranormal, but you also learn about history. Dude, three in one stop, man, all in one. Why aren't people listening to me? Seriously, I cover everything. That's a joke. Well, I do cover everything, but it's a joke. Okay, 1964, the year that I was born. See, I'm an old man. I was born in 64. I'll be 62 this year, so I'm an old man. Not senior citizen, because you have to be, I think, 65 to be senior citizen, but I'm getting up there. The home suffered an earthquake. Well, actually, the home didn't suffer an earthquake. The area suffered an earthquake and sustained heavy damage. It was reported that several children died, oh crap, in the earthquake. Alleged hauntings are believed to be children from that earthquake. Paranormal activity includes the sound of children's voices and laughter, footsteps, and shadow figures. Oh, man, why do they tease you? They need to do this. They need to do this when they start the article. The home is gone, but the property is in the process of being a memorial park. Well, that's kind of cool. You will still be able to visit the grounds and maybe pick up some paranormal activity. See, they should have put that disclaimer as soon as I started to read, because I got my interest, I got excited and shit, and then it tells me the house is no longer there. Man, and see, and this is where punctuation or correct whatever sentences. It says that the house suffered an earthquake. No, it did not suffer. The area suffered an earthquake, and it sustained heavy damage. So yeah, that's kind of misleading. Okay, the Russian bishop's house. I think I talked about that one. Ah, shit, wrong one. Okay, so the yeah, okay. See here. I'm comparing the two articles. So the Russian Bishop House, which I had talked about earlier, is known for reports of ghostly choir music, shadows, and the weeping woman. Okay, vague and generic. Now this other site that I have is not much better. It's not much better. Okay, so in 1842, it was built in 1842 as a center of the Russian Orthodox Church. Okay, we have names. It was home to Ivan, oh God, Venominov, a Russian Orthodox bishop, and was an important education and cultural center in the region until it closed in 1969. But see right here, at least the first paragraph is it closed. It's no longer available. Over his lifetime, it served as a print shop, a hotel, and a housing for priests. Okay, I don't. Oh, hotel could be the choir, or priest could be choir. Okay, paranormal reports include apparitions of a woman in blue. See, that's new. Shadow figures, hearing footsteps, voices, and light anomalies. Anomalies. The woman's identity is unknown, but is believed to be some of the shadows are a priest or two. Okay, so they did say shadow figures. Okay, so the shadow figures could be a priest or two. Okay, here's the Alaskan Bar and Hotel in June. Did we touch this already? Did I say Juno? Yes. Okay, so here they're saying reportedly haunted by a spirit named Alice. That's it. Okay, straight to the point. Now over here it says now let's see if they mention Alice. See, that's why you have to compare the two places because they may not. Okay, so the oldest building. Oh, I'm sorry. The oldest. Oh, it's still open too. The oldest operating hotel in Alaska. So it's the oldest operating hotel in Alaska. This historic hotel opened in September 1913. Okay, I'm curious now. I have to look up the hotel and see if it how 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 cool or how not cool it looks. Let's see what we got here, guys. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, like. Oh yeah, it's still there, dudes. It is still there. Do I have pictures? Do I have pictures? Oh, that's nice. How about do I have other a stay application? Oh, winter stay. I'm like, you have to have an application to stay there. That's not. Ooh, the bar looks old as shit too. That's nice. Is there any pictures of this? Let's go back here for a second. Let's do images. I'm curious. the outside's kind of plain, but the inside looks pretty damn cool. It looks like it's been renovated because there's no freaking way that that hotel looked that way back in the day. No. Okay. 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 Cool. Okay. Okay. So the Alaskan Hotel was a bar, cafe, speakeasy, and a brothel. There's always freaking brothels in these towns, man. Even in Tombstone, Vegas, Reno, Mustang Ranch in Nevada. Brothels, man. Coming out your earballs. Earballs? What the hell was that? Eyeballs. The Alaskan Hotel was placed on the National Registry of Historic Places in October 1978. Now, this is what I'm talking about. They talk about rooms. There's paranormal activity reported all over the hotel. But if you want to stay in a haunted hotel, and who doesn't want to stay in a haunted hotel? The rooms are 218, 219, 315, and 321s are the ones you want to ask for. Hell yeah! It is believed that the hotel is haunted by a few spirits that include a minor, a bride. Could that be Alice? Oh, shit. Oh, she was a prostitute and murdered by her husband and a child. Oh, that sucks. There are a couple of deaths that occurred in the hotel, with the most recent one being in 2017. Really? Oh, shit, dude. When a man was found dead in room 219. Let me repeat that. 2017, when a man was found dead in room 219. Two sentences above. The haunted rooms are 218, 219, 315, and 321. I'm there at 219. I'm going. Paranormal activity you may experience: apparitions and shadows, which is generic, objects being moved, hearing disembodied voices and footsteps, the feeling of being watched, and cold spots. Oh, that's cool, dudes. Okay, so the Captain Cook Hotel is in Anchorage, and that was basically, remember the Captain Cook? Aye, matey, aye. Guests and staff have reported a woman in white, the haunting the woman's restroom. Okay, so let's go see what they have to say about this. So the Captain, oh, wait. Is that Captain Jack, Captain Cook? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might say Captain Jack. Captain Cook. Aye, matey. So this place says the Captain Cook Hotel. Aye, matey. Captain James Cook was a British explorer and a car, car, cartographer. What the hell is that? Is that someone that does maps? I don't know what cartographer is. I gotta see what cartographer is. Let me do a new tab here. Cartographer. What the fuck is that? Yes, a cartographer. No, I'm trying to say this. Hold on. Can I? Cartographer. Basically, a person who draws or produces maps, which I kind of figured when he was a explorer. Okay, so he made map. Who was the first to map the coastline of Alaska? Okay, Walter J. Hickel set out to build the largest hotel in Alaska, and the Captain Cook Hotel opened in 1965. What? Wait. 1965. So it's only been open since 65. Okay. Over the years, so it's 62 years old. Okay. No. Yeah. 62 almost. Okay. Whatever. Over the years, the hotel has hosted varieties of celebrities, dignitaries, and other notables. It has 3 towers and over 550 rooms. I gotta look at this. Captain Cook Hotel. I gotta take a look at this one. It's got 3 over. Oh man, I gotta see this. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got. Oh shit, that's a big hotel. Holy crap, that was just built in '65. Wow. Okay, so it has 3 towers and over 540 rooms. Okay. I'm okay. 1964, a 9.2 magnified earthquake destroyed much of Anchorage. I do remember this. I wasn't born yet, but I remember this. It is believed by some paranormal activity occurring on the property might be attributed to the devastation of that earthquake. Well, yeah, because if it wasn't built until 65, the earthquake was 64, so it wasn't even built yet. It is also believed that the hotel was haunted by a young woman who committed suicide in one of the restrooms in 72. She was described as a young woman wearing white, and her apparition has been seen by many guests. In the restroom, she killed herself. She offed herself in the restroom. Paranormal activity reported. Stall doors opening in the shitter, I would assume, and closing on their own. That actually happened to me once. Actually, yeah, I can get to that probably when I hit Michigan because that happened here in Michigan. The faucets turning on and off, toilets flushing on their own, the feeling of being watched. Can you imagine being in the crapper, sitting down, doing your business, and feeling like someone's watching you, do your business? And then the lights flickering often and for no apparent reason, and apparitions and shadows. All right, that is all I have for Haunted Alaska. Again, people, if you are from Alaska and or you either grew up and you left or you didn't grow up and you're there now, and if you've been to some of these places, let me know. Let me know, either email me or let me know in the comments here. I'm curious. I am legitimately curious to see if anyone else has stayed here or experienced activity. All right, so guys, again, thank you for listening. I do have, this is, self promotion here. I do have 2 YouTube channels. One is not paranormal. It's called Musical Chairs. I react to music videos. I have a wide range of music from, Aha to Alabama to ZZ Top and everything in between. I'm talking, hair bands, heavy metal, pop rock, country, new country, I guess it's called, easy listening, but I don't like rap. So I don't listen to rap on that channel yet. And the other one is paranormal. It's the brand of this one of my podcast is Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And I do reaction videos to paranormal channels that have videos. So if you want to see what I look like, my ugly mug behind my radio voice, come and check them out. It's free. Just go to YouTube and look for either Musical Chairs or Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And you'll see me. And if you like what you see, subscribe and like my YouTube channels. I've only been doing this for about a month. The YouTube channels, I've been doing podcasts for a little over a year. I love both of them. I am thinking about retiring this year. Well, actually, I am retiring this year. So this is going to be like a part-time, fun thing to do. And again, if you're in the area of Winchester, Indiana, on July 18th, we have a overnight investigation, private investigation at the Randolph County Asylum. It's ours for the whole night from 6 o'clock on the 17th. No, I'm sorry, 6 o'clock p.m. on the 18th, and we go to 10 o'clock on the 19th. 16 hours, dudes. And we have we bought some new equipment. We have a couple of trail cams. Our old trail cams sucked ass really bad. I got a new thermal imaging camera that can take pictures and video. I have a drone that we're going to take with us. And I'm going to order today a 36-foot string of EMF lights that have sound to them. So the idea is to string them out in a line in a hallway, up the stairs. And if anything paranormal comes down and their EMF, it will pick them up. The lights will light so ideally, if you have it down a string of lights, 36-foot string of lights, EMF lights on the hallway, and let's say that something is coming towards me, the lights will flicker, will go off and come on as the EMF field spirits is coming towards me or going away from me or whoever else. So yeah, again, it's $63 a person to go. All the money goes towards them. We don't see anything. All you gotta do is show up and pay the money to us, or because we have already paid for the investigation. Again, July 18th. If you're in Winchester, Indiana, and you want to do an investigation with us, let me know. And we're talking most likely going to do Bath on sometime in May. Don't know for sure when. I have a couple of libraries already for presentations in October. So busy, 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 busy. So again, thank you for listening. Again, you got to be more afraid of the living than you do of the dead. And if you're into this thing or not into this thing, stay away from the light. And until next week, be safe and bye-bye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.